evening, folks. Melvin here. I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering what I do in between being a highly desired genius billionaire playboy philanthropist and entertaining every earthly desire of the fair Lucinda. Well, my friends, I'll tell you. I kick it with my bros, fording the river of manliness with my brothers in arms, pole vaulting the burly-chested mountains of kinship and destiny. No homo. So in honor of my bros and all they do, I present to you the top 5 bromances in video games. Double Dragon's karate brothers Billy and Jimmy Lee squeaked into the bromance elite not on the strength of their blood, but on their extremely literal translation of the term bromance. The two brothers are masters of a deadly fighting style known as Sosetsu Ken, training the residents of post-apocalyptic New York to defend themselves against bikers with gigantic heads, dominatrix whip ladies, steampunk jetpack assassins, and anything else you might think of if you're a game designer and also smoke a lot of pot. The brothers don't just share a small business and entrepreneurial spirit, however, they share a girlfriend. Now, I don't know what kind of apocalypse this was, but there seems to be enough chicks with huge boobs running around to keep things pretty even for a couple of jerks from Yonkers. Yet somehow plucky redhead Marion Kelly is able to ensorcel both brave fighters into the bedroom and constantly put them into life or death battles with forces of evil, during which they gladly support one another until they see her with their eyes, then they beat the shit out of each other. This has been going on since 1987, and they're still fighting together against random leather jacket guys and angry prostitutes whenever duty calls. If that's somehow not romantic enough for you, check out the on-screen sparks between live-action counterparts Bill Bailey from Party of Five and the chairman from Iron Chef America.
Get it straight. You're ugly. I'm homely.
Ay, cuisine! Tellez cuisine indeed. One of the last remaining long boxes in the universe and a robot with the soul of a time-traveling alien ghost might not seem like the perfect partners, but rest assured that when you save the universe a half-dozen times from a robot supervillain and the evil emperor of the pubic louse people, you can choose whatever life partner you f***ing want. Ratchet and Clank originally met at a crash site and went on to save the galaxy together from almost every threat in existence, joining a superhero task force and becoming famous on every planet and every system by sheer force of being super best bros. And why wouldn't they? Between Ratchet's gunslinging and Clank's role as a really sturdy LL Bean backpack, they've got the style of Matrix Lawrence Fishburne, the strength of Predator's Lawrence Fishburne, and the artisanal one-liners of CSI Miami crossover Lawrence Fishburne. That's the most powerful Lawrence Fishburne of all. Ratchet even goes so far as to blow off his girlfriend to save Clank, getting her captured in his buddy's place and spending the next week or two hanging out at Clank's apartment watching spy movies. Row bros before this chick. I don't know, she's kinda cute, I guess. If there's one bromance stronger than an alien and a robot, it's two aliens born on a stereotypical 1990s urban culture planet. Toe Jam and Earl, the original inner city bros. Sideways ball caps, gold medallions, and a deep appreciation for Salt and Peppa's AIDS awareness freestyle rapping aren't the only things keeping this comedy fat skinny team together. Their penchant for crash landing on the crappiest parts of Earth keeps them fighting the good fight against the man's totally square buzzkill. Know what I'm saying? Hailing from the totally happening planet of Funkatron, T and J drive spaceships shaped like lowriders, listen to jazz, funk, and trap people into jars who aren't part of their two-man crew. They eventually gained a lifetime membership into the Eternal Hall of Bros when they sabotaged their own Xbox sequel to keep newcomer Letitia from pulling the Yoko over their eyes. Seriously, look at how bad this is.
You know I'm new, but I know this much. Yo, something was missing here, the female touch.
Maybe it's because they work better as a pair. Maybe it's the center to their funk fu. Maybe it's because big girls and dudes and secretly has a thing for Toe Jam. That's not some joke I just made up, by the way. It's in the game.
Say, big girl, Toe Jam told me you don't like girls. Is that true?
I know. It's weird. Toe Jam looks like a Twizzler's pull and peel, and Earl could do much better if he just put himself out there. But sometimes you gotta take that bromance to the next level. Sometimes you gotta scratch that record. It's not gay, it's respect. And a little gay. It's gay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Commander Shepard and Garrus Vakarian share a heterosexual love so pure and sweet that most of us will never find it no matter how many frat guys named Chad we watch WWE SummerSlam on pay-per-view with. 14 for me. Shepard gets Garrus because he taught him everything he knows about vague moral decisions that have no effect on anything, and Garrus gets Shepard because he can read all his possible responses on that little dialogue wheel before he even says them. I don't know why more of Mass Effect's characters can't do that. It seems very convenient when holding a conversation. Anyways, Garrus was on the ground when Sovereign was defeated, when the Collectors were destroyed, and watched his man-crush save his homeworld's crappy moon for no other reason than because it was there. Shepard laughs at all of Garrus' dumb jokes, lets him win bottle sniping contests, and shares a calibration or two in the engineering bay when Dr. Chakwas isn't around to taunt you with her wiles. They have history, they have camaraderie, they share really gross hookup stories about metallic bird people. They're not just war buddies, they're brothers in arms united against threats they can't possibly hope to win, and from that union a bromance is born that transcends politics, species, and James Vegas' terrifying action figure body. Seriously, he looks like a street shark.
The street shark!
See? What'd I say? Marcus, Phoenix, Dom, last name. The bread, the butter, the beans, the rice, the local organic market, the city-adjacent petting zoo where you watch a goat give birth and are traumatized for 20 years. These are the memories that hold two burly, selfless gears together in the heart of a locust swarm, fighting side by side like a couple of greased pigs until they take their armor off one night and maybe kiss a little off screen. You don't know it didn't happen! Nobody can tell me it didn't happen! Raised together and trained together from elementary school, Marcus and Dom are synonymous with the purest bro love that ever was. The shining pinnacle from which all other bros are inspired, ultimately leading to the tragic sacrifice of one to save the other. Who can blame them? Who else would be worthy of sacrifice in that final moment? Surely not the team of losers hanging around all the time for no reason. No, those guys get their own game where the only reason I'm invested in the franchise is dead. Their love was beautiful and you killed it. You killed it! Marcus and Dom have pulled each other out of the fire more times than either can even remember, with Marcus helping Dom find his comatose wife over the course of 2 games, and Dom busting Marcus out of prison to fight with the Gears forces in the first place. They braved the fall of Jacinto, took down the penis worm thingy at the end of Gears 2, and got all the way to the end of Wave 10 in Horde mode. They were true bros to the bitter end. But like they say, if you love something, you have to let it go. Or kiss it off screen. You can't tell me that didn't happen. There it is, your top 5 bromances. So the next time you're staring wistfully at the phone and it's not one of 14 chats that gives you a call, head down to the local game emporium and grab a title with one of these legendary bromances instead. You'll be glad you did. I'm Melvin, and I just ordered SummerSlam on pay-per-view. Just in case, anyone's interested? No? Your loss. Hey folks, Melvin again. Be sure to click that subscribe button to keep up to date on all of our latest videos. If you're already a subscriber and just want to see more of me, go ahead and click on that picture of my tantalizingly seductive ass to see a playlist of all my videos. They are doper than the dopest dope. Anywho, I'm late for a candlelit rendezvous with my mistress Pamela Henderson, if you know what I'm saying. So, Melvi out.